You probably don't know what Zapier is, but I can tell you this. It's probably more than what you think it is. You see, I started this YouTube channel all about the tool because it's actually what I do for a living. But many of my first subscribers, aka my friends and family, have been asking what's Zapier in the first place. So I'll explain to you in easy terms and in 5 minutes exactly what's Zapier and how you could use it to your advantage. So stay tuned. I like to use the analogy of a robot. Essentially, it's what it is. Imagine a digital robot that you can tell in advance when to start, when to turn on, and you can also tell it what to do. So essentially, you give it a predefined event for it to start, and you give it predefined items to check off of a checklist, if you can use that analogy. Essentially, we have a first step with this trigger. It's the when to start, and we have the rest of the steps that are actions that are the what to do. So in this analogy, Zapier would be essentially a platform that allows you to create these kinds of robots, and the benefit being you can automate a lot of tasks that you would have had to do manually otherwise. Now the magic is that you can use a wide variety of applications, and Zapier is one of the tools that has the highest number of applications available. It's more than 5,000 as of this writing. Anything from very common tools that you might use personally like Google Docs, Gmail, Zoom, Google Sheets, to including a ton of business applications like HubSpot, which is a popular CRM, Calendly, Stripe, and a lot more. So you're effectively, with these robots that we talked about, you're allowing all of these tools to talk to one another, and you are checking off items that you would have to do manually between them, or you would have to like copy paste between one platform and the other, and you can do that with Zapier instead. So let's talk about a few real life examples. One that many people could relate to is that when you receive an email on Gmail, if that email has an attachment, you can go ahead and save it on your Google Drive. That's a good example. If you receive contracts, if you receive invoices, if there are certain files you always find yourself having to download and then upload on your cloud storage, Zapier can automate that. Another good example for people running Facebook ads is when you receive a lead through Facebook ads, you may want to automatically create that as a row in a Google Sheet, for example. If you want to efficiently make sure you track and manage those leads, you can also make it so that when someone fills out a type form, for example, you notify your team members on a Slack channel. And this type form could be anything from a sales inquiry or a customer support request, or even just a sales inquiry of some kind. It could even be an internal form for feedback on your team. The point is, every time a submission comes in, you can notify the people that are supposed to do something about it on your Slack channel, so that you can move your organization a lot faster. So in short, Zapier is a time saver, and it can be a lifesaver for people that are pressed on time. The only challenge is that knowing what it is and knowing how to use it are two completely different things. So if you're curious to know how you can actually use it to your advantage and to gain back your time, click on the video on the screen right now, and I'll walk you through a simple tutorial for you to get started. And if you need help using Zapier to automate the sales process of your business, make sure to grab our free templates at upsell.co/sales-templates, or using the first link in the description below. It's totally free, and I'll walk you through the exact workflows that we put in place for our clients so that they spend more time actually closing deals rather than doing administrative work. That's for me, and see you on the next one.